All right, I'm gonna do it then. Pre-recorded at a secret location on New York. This is David. Well, wow. Doughy with his news on video games. Dum, 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 and then like whooshing, shoosh, whoosh. Doughy's newsroom. Ah, oh my God. Doughy, make love with me.
Hey Pucho, isn't there another path for these indie developers though? Can't they just get bought up by Microsoft? Isn't Microsoft just buying everyone right now?
I mean, Microsoft, they bought a couple indies, but they bought Bethesda, which is huge. I don't even, what was it, like $11 billion or some shit like
It was
that?
a lot, dude.
It was a lot of fucking money. Like I remember thinking it was like on par with like money wise, like the Star Wars purchase that Disney made or something. Like I remember it's like in the billions. I was like, damn, like so yeah, they bought Bethesda, which for people who don't know, like basically they have the Doom series.
Mm-hmm.
They got Fallout.
That new Doom series is good too.
They got Wolfenstein, and their biggest thing is they have Elder Scrolls, which is Skyrim, Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Online, whatever Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Those are major purchases.
Yeah, they got Juggernaut franchises.
And they got
now.
that Deathloop game that's coming out. That's a Bethesda game.
No shit.
That other game, that Ghostwire Tokyo, that looked cool, that there was a trailer for, also a Bethesda game. So, Microsoft now owns this company, and a lot of people were wondering, like, what? Now that Microsoft owns it, like, are we just gonna have Skyrim is just gonna be an Xbox game and shit like that? And a lot of people were like, no way, because of whatever, right? But just this past week, they had like a conference where they basically said as much as that, like, yo, we've already made a commitment. Like, our developers already made a commitment to release like Deathloop on like PS5, so that's gonna go there. And whatever games that got announced, they're gonna go to the whatever platforms they got announced. But moving forward, like Elder Scrolls 6, whenever that shit comes out, it's just gonna be a Xbox exclusive.
I wonder if they're gonna go full exclusive or timed exclusive.
No way.
It sounded like they said it's gonna be. They said something specifically like it's not exclusive to Xbox; it's exclusive to whatever platforms Game Pass is on.
See, that's interesting because I remember reading this rumor. What was the last big purchase that Microsoft made? I forget who the other studio was before
Minecraft.
Gobbling up farms. They
bought Minecraft, Mojang.
Yeah,
that was also billions of dollars.
But to send you a sacrifice, people.
Yeah.
Ninja Theory or some shit like that.
Hellblade is such a good game. But no, back on topic. No, I remember reading this rumor with one of their big purchases last year, where there were some people that were claiming that Microsoft was actually going to get out of the console game. That the current Xbox was going to be the last console, and they were just going to focus on becoming a game development like giant, which is not a terrible plan, honestly, because you could just release shit on Game Pass and through your Microsoft store, and you wouldn't have to spin any gears like developing your own hardware every few years and having your own dedicated development team that's working on your Xbox game. You could just have your PC version, and the PS4 the PlayStation people, they get a build and they have to port that shit over, and if they want to release it on their system, like that was a rumor I heard, but that's interesting if that's not the route they're gonna go. That's
I thought that was the route they were gonna go, because the 360, which did like crazy good for its time, still got outsold by the PS3 in the long run. The PS4 demolished the Xbox One.
Yep.
And even right now, the PS5 is outselling the Xbox Series X significantly. So just off that, I would have thought, yo, like Microsoft's losing its steam in terms of like hardware type of sales and developing hardware, and they're a software company. Like that's what they're good at. Like their online service was always better than PlayStation's.
Yep.
They always implemented a lot of the better features in terms of like they had party chat back on the 360 before like anybody really had any, even like there weren't even really like voice over IP applications like that. Like we didn't really have Discord. Like Skype was really the only thing, and it like barely existed at that time. Like we're talking 2006, 2007, you know what I mean? So like shit like that, like they've always been ahead of the curve when it comes to like software and developing like systems. And their hardware just always kind of sucks, in my opinion. I don't like their games. I don't like the hardware, and they had that whole red ring of death shit, which was a huge problem on the 360. So like they have those types of issues. I personally thought that they were just gonna go the software route, which is just like, yo, fuck it, we got this Game Pass thing. We could put it on PC. We could put it on this fucking the Stadia shit. We could put it on PlayStation, and we could charge people money, and they could play our games. And they could go full in on the software. But then they bought Minecraft, and then I was like, okay, like that's interesting, because they even right off the bat, if they make Minecraft 2 and just make it exclusive to Xbox, that would be ridiculous. The amount of sales that Xbox will get off of that would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
which is why I don't think they're, and plus I think it's healthy for them to be in the like console game. I don't like monopolies. I don't like when one thing is the everything. I like good competition. I think it's like healthy for everyone else, and even price points, because then when you have one console, then their price point, there's no like, oh, we have to match, we have to like do this budgeting thing where we got to think about the consumers. And I like that shit. I don't think if there's one console creator, and no thanks Nintendo, because your fucking multiplayer sucks balls. Like I like Nintendo, but they'll always be like a single player experience to me now, because fucking online service sucks.
I think Smash Bros is the only like online game I ever really tried to play, and the Smash Bros experience was miserable. Like,
I mean, I played a shitload of Tetris 99, and that shit is fantastic. And that shit's online.
That what Microsoft is doing is smart, right? Because Sony kills them on exclusives. Sony destroys them on exclusive. That is why Sony is so damn good. So what they're doing, they're buying everything that is hot, that they know that sells, to get that exclusivity. Like, so right now, all the shit that was pre-purchased, like they already had plans, cool, y'all can have that. But since if that does good, guess what? You're gonna have to go buy an Xbox to play these next games, to do this.
It's smart, but I hate this shit. This is why I hate this. This is what I hate about the Epic Store, where they buy up like exclusive rights to these games, and then it's a timed release, and it's like, oh, you can play Borderlands 3 on Epic Store this year, or you can wait a year and a half and play it on Steam. Me as an angry consumer, I waited a fucking year to play that shit on Steam, because fuck giving Epic Store any money just so they can make more money and spend it on buying more fucking exclusives and making me have to have multiple goddamn launchers on my stupid goddamn PC.
Epic is a scary company, bro. Not just Epic, the company that owns Epic, Tencent, is gigantic.
They're huge.
It's like insane. They're like the 2K of China. They have made money through like an insane amount of mobile games, because I guess mobile games are more popular in China. Like that's like a form of video gaming in China that's like huge.
Yeah, some people spend lots of money on those mobile games. Like they'll spend like $60 a month or something on some of those mobile games.
Yeah, all them games, bro. Call of Duty, all those games, PUBG, fucking those are not like that. What's that game? South Park. What is this?
South Park Phone Destroyer.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to that game.
Shit is wild.
I'm addicted to
that shit.
They show you at the end of the single player campaign, they're like, hey, you might need to go see somebody about this, because this is how much you've spent on this game. And I think
they tell you?
Yeah, they tell you at the end of the single player.
That's good.
You can keep beating it, and they tell you like, yo, you might need some help because you spend a lot of money. I think it was like at $200 at that point. $240. Yeah.
Wait,
I spent
What are you buying?
In-game cash.
And then he uses those to buy booster packs.
No. It's a card game, so you're buying card packs, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a booster pack.
So yeah, but
call back in the day.
in this, I feel like they're very, very, very generous in this game. So you don't need to buy card packs. I'm getting to a place in the multiplayer where I'm plateauing because I need to get more copies of these cards to level them up, and then I need items to level them up.
Need.
So
He keeps using this word need a lot when he's talking about this mobile game.
Said he spent $200. I mean, it
that
checks out.
he's already beat all the story content for, right?
So,
but
you know what happened to me? This is when I'm thinking about this shit now, right? I've never been like a add-ons, DLC, fucking microtransaction, buying coins. I never bought any skins on Overwatch. I never bought any skins on Rocket League. I never really bought skins like in none of these games. I wasn't trying to spend no money, right? And I'm thinking about it. You know what burned me? 1997, dude. Pokemon has just taken over the whole fucking world, bro. And I remember I loved Pokemon. I was so fucking hyped. The bodega around the corner from my building, they started selling Pokemon cards, right? So I asked my mom for some money. I think it was $2, maybe $3 for like a pack of cards. So I go to this shit, I buy the pack of cards, rip them up, I open it up. It was like a silver packaging. It was trying to like grab your eye and shit. Open the shit, open up all these cards, dude. Why I got like 5 Geodudes? I was like, nah, man. So then I bought another pack of cards. I had to ask my mother for more money, dude. Opened the fucking pack of cards again. There was like more fucking Geodudes, bro. It was just like a lot of bullshit cards. I was like, nah, fuck this. This shit's random. Like I'm trying to cop a card. It's just, I said, nah, fuck this. Yeah, that's it. That shit burned me. Super young.
There's tricks to that because when I was a big fan of Pokemon too, and I always go to the flea markets for the cards. On the cards, there's there's numbers, there's
That's how the game works, Tony.
No, yeah, no, right. So I would go and get a pack of 10, and the first pack I opened, holographic Charizard, Bulbasaur, Venusaur, what is I shaking his head, and Charmander, and what was the other one? Alakazam. First card I ever opened up, I was like, holy shit, hit the lotto, got some major keys. Bought another one, so I left that shit with like 10 packs. Got home, opened it up, energy cards, fire cards, bullshit, whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them fucking energy cards. It's like 17 fireballs in those packs I bought.
Because the main card will be on the back. It will be on the end, right? So I always open it up from the back and just rip from the back first because I can be excited. I opened up another one, got another holographic Charizard. First edition. Like these has a stamp and everything. These bitches are now worth money right now, by the way.
You bought these from a flea market.
Yeah.
Are these real cards? Are these just some bootleg cards you bought?
yeah, in Florida, flea markets are like a big thing, and they're much different than what you think of in different states. Like flea markets actually sell like goods.
Okay, I'm just making sure that Tony's not over here bragging about it. Some Charizards or something that he got from his bootleg Pokemon.
I'll go and grab my shit. So
Instead of a holographic, it was a hologram.
Ooh.
Wow.
Now flea markets in Florida are kind of like back in the day, where people would have like literally like town markets where people would walk around.
He's going to grab his Pokemon
He's
cards.
gonna go grab his fucking Pokemon cards. And so, you know, like people have like town markets where so-and-so bring their milk, so-and-so bring cheese. Everybody's bringing all their different goods. It's kind of how the flea market is. Every weekend, everybody sets up shop. But for sure, people are selling fake shirts, fake shoes, fake jewelry. They got to be selling some motherfucking fake Pokemon cards. Shit.
There's a place in New York City called El Mundo. And there used to be stores all across New York City called El Mundo. There's only a few left now, but that was like the place to get knockoff whatever. Now it's like VIM. You go into a VIM, you get some knockoff shit in VIM sometimes.
Wasn't there a knockoff place like down the road from your old place?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking? Okay.
I think that's where I took you guys. That's crazy. I hope things get better here. Everybody's starting to get their vaccine, and I hope that we could all like meet up again.
Got
Because
got
it's been
6 days, dude. 6 days. I'll be fully vaccinated.
no way. Congratulations.
You already got your first one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even. I
Congrats.
remember you mentioning this. I just don't remember you getting it.
Yeah, I
Congrats, dude.
got it like 2 weeks ago, because
Oh,
I've got 3 weeks
yeah.
between.
You said that.
He doesn't have any Pokemon cards.
He doesn't have any Pokemon
Oh
cards.
man. I
Oh,
forgot
this
his
man's a
name.
liar. He went and checked it, and it said it was a Charlie-Lizard.
Charlie-Lizards. 4 holographic Charlie-Lizards.
So these YouTubers are gonna probably cringe the way I take these shits out this.
Oh
plastic
my
bag.
god!
He's got it in a Ziploc.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, oh,
Isn't
what
that
is
card
this?
worth a couple $100 or some shit?
Let me show you. Yeah, I look like a super nerd, but I don't give a fuck. I got a Dragonite holographic first edition. Alakazam holographic first edition.
No, you gotta put these up to the screen. You gotta show these bad boys off.
Venomoth.
You gotta let it adjust.
Oh, that's not gonna adjust. That's too shiny.
Yo,
Is
there's
It's
a big
holographic.
ass-
That's how you know it's
big-ass
the real shit.
bend. There's a big ass bend in that card.
Oh. And a Japanese edition. I don't know if this is worth shit. Holographic as well. I found it at
Is that a Doug trio?
Yeah. I got a Pidgeot. I was also holographic.
You know, sometimes I can kind of predict how our recordings are gonna go. I could not have told you that we were gonna see Tony whip out a bunch of Pokemon cards on this recording.
It's all thanks to Dos wasting all his money on this fucking phone destroyer bullshit. Buying packs.
Non-holographic. Fire. And the creme of the crop.
Creme de la creme.
Yeah. This one's in the hard.
Because there's cream of the crop and creme de la
He's
creme.
been just
But you
buying
said
them.
la creme de la crop.
And
Oh, look, he's got that one in a protection though.
yeah, this one is in its this. I have not taken it out since I bought. This is the original how I purchased it. In this case, holographic, bro, mint condition.
How much did that cost you?
This was like $2 at the flea market. And supposedly they said these first edition Charmeleon. I don't even know how to pronounce this shit name anymore.
Can
Oh,
I
like-
see it? Let me see it.
This is the only one that's in its hard case.
Nice.
Then fucking all these other ones in here in plastic bags.
Can
No,
we
you
have
won't.
can we have Tony take these cards to some kind of appraiser just to get us a value estimate on all these cards?
Guarantee you that these cards are not worth more than like $3.
Oh, we could take a bet. We could make some kind of bet on this thing.
Holographic Moltres and a Mewtwo. Holographic.
Damn,
That's
holographic
fire.
Mewtwo.
That's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
That's fire.
Never been taken out of this. I bought it literally like this. Never. This will be the first time I'll take it out. Yeah. I've never. Oh, almost dropped that bitch.
Oh yeah, that would be the worst thing that's ever happened in those cards.
in pristine condition that it could be inside of a case since I was like young, bro.
Except for them big ass fingerprints you're putting on that card right now.
You're devaluing my fucking.
Just saying it, Mateo, is devaluing it. Not when he did it. It's just when you said it. You made it real. You spoke truth into the world. Some
Oh,
people
man.
think that, you know? You say something like, yo, I'm going to become a millionaire. Like it just might happen, you know?
It could. The fuck
You can. I don't know. I think that there are certain things like vision boards that do work. You look at these
They're
things every
magical.
day.
You create this thing and it just happens for you. The shit's like wizardry. It's like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I got a bunch of.
I'd love that shit.
In the goblet of cock.
You know what's crazy too is that my dumbass as a kid, I had there's a Pokemon card that is worth stupid bread, and it's the one that they fucked up on. It was the I think it's the Pikachu with the paintbrush. I had that. You know what my dumbass did when I was a kid? Because I didn't know no better, and back then, who would have thought that shit would be worth thousands of dollars? I traded it away for a fucking holographic fucking what was it? Meowth.
Ugh.
Oh,
But Meowth is holographic Meowth. Is
This is y'all fucking cat lovers. This is all goes back to this cat loving bullshit.
cat lover, hamster hater.
Hamster hater. Yeah, cats hate the rats. That's how it works.
God.
All right.
Or whatever. That's the Pokemon.
How do we get here? What were we talking about? Bethesda.
Yeah, we were talking Bethesda. Long story short, these motherfuckers, they're gonna start making things exclusive.
Gonna start
as
making
much
bank.
as much as we don't like it, because I personally don't like it. I don't like the idea of exclusive stuff and all that shit. It's just kind of whack. Like one of the big reasons why no one even played the game that I just said was like my game of the year, the fucking
Outer Wilds.
the Outer Wilds. The reason people didn't play it is because it was exclusive to the Epic Store.
Oh no shit.
So it's just it never went to Steam, where like 90% of the PC gamers use, and people didn't really play it. So it went kind of like low key.
Huh.
And that shit's phenomenal.
I need to check that one out. I think it is on Steam now, right?
I think so. I think it went on Steam a whole year later. It was exclusive to the Epic Store, like completely. So I think it got on PlayStation just last year, as well as Steam, and I think that's it.
Just to bring it back again, and I'll get off my rant. When the holographics have this number next to it, see that first edition right above my dirty fingernail?
Mm-hmm.
That's money. That's money. Because you can't get first edition fucking. Yo, I sound like one of those fucking.
I just don't believe you. I think this is what all the kids used to tell themselves back in the day. I don't know if this is real.
It is a real thing. Go and Google it.
I want someone to appraise these cards so bad. I want someone to look through them. They're gonna be like, "This is a bootleg card, dude. Look at this right here. This means that this is a fake card."
You drunk, nigga.
Somewhere in the storage, I have a whole thing, sleeves and all that. I used to play Magic too. Magic was a fun game to actually play.
I think I've got a Magic deck right there.
Yo,
Pretty sure that's my Magic the
was
Gathering deck.
fire. I actually played Magic, and I actually enjoyed that game a lot. I never played Pokemon. Niggas was out there playing at lunch.
I mean, what the fuck? All right, hold on, Tony. Whip out that Charizard again. Let me.
Are you appraising this card right on the broad?
Trying to bank on my shit, nigga. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Trying to bank on my shit?
I'm not trying to bank. I just want to see if it matches this card here.
You're gonna start charging me and be like, oh,
No, Tony ain't even lying.
nah, bro.
Yo, go check this shit out. Because they got this Charizard, the exact same card you got, first edition, all that. Shit says it's worth $11,999.
What the fuck?
All-time high. Like the price of the cards and stuff like that.
Look at the first edition Dragonite holographic.
Tony, you better go pay go sell that shit right now before the Pokemon market crashes.
It depends though. It depends. There's different
Ratings.
There's
ratings.
There's two Charizards. They look almost the same, but there's different. The deepness of the reds are different. So one's worth 12,000, the other one's worth 2,500. Yours could still be the 2,500 one, depending on. There's seven inquiries on this card. So,
Doughy,
put it in there.
Doughy, save us from Pokemon hell. What else happened in games recently?
All right, guys. All right, one of you guys help me out here. Make Newsroom music for my entrance
With our mouth.
Yes, or do. All right, I'm gonna do it then. Pre-recorded at a secret location on New York. This is David. Well, wow. Doughy with his news on video games. And then like whooshing, shoosh, whoosh. Doughy's Newsroom. Oh my God. Doughy, make love with me. Okay.
Wait.
So
Wait, is that okay to the person yelling to to make love with you? Or...
Me, they're asking. They're like so excited about my news.
Is
They're
this
like,
I
wait
don't think this
outside.
happens at normal news.
is this a news show or is this like a talk show? What is going on here?
This is like those pornos where they have like a super mundane storyline, but then it goes left real quick. It's Doughy's version of working in the newsroom. There's crowds of people outside clamoring to get in and make love with the newscasters.
I love you, Doughy.
We're gonna have to hit up our graphic designer, I guess, for some kind of graphic there for Doughy's news show.
All right, guys. So we have a lot of news here. We have a lot of stuff. I want to go over first. Sony partners with 4 nonprofits to support Black communities.
Oh, cool.
And I think this is very cool. The company wants to create long-lasting change by improving access to tech fields and gaming industry in low-income neighborhoods.
Hell yeah.
So they want to make basically pave the way so that there can be some sort of line from like low-income neighborhoods to going into tech and video game industry stuff. So I thought that was really cool. There's a new Rainbow Six movie coming out.
Was there a previous Rainbow Six movie?
Well, this is like Tom Clancy, but this is like the official Rainbow Six movie. I don't know if there's been another one.
Tom Clancy has a bunch of movies though.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is supposed to
Very
be.
good art. Like he makes great books. Like I read some of his books.
I don't think I've ever read a Tom Clancy book.
Me either, but I heard they're pretty good.
A lot of them are the same, but he has a lot of cool books. And there's some movies that I would say it like, but I don't remember.
Is Hunt
like,
for Red
but I know
October?
that there's a couple of movies.
Is Hunt
But
for Red October a Tom Clancy story?
Yeah, see now I gotta look it up now.
Or is that like John Grisham or like?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. I think I might be combining John Grisham and Tom Clancy.
Rainbow Six movie though, that could be cool.
Yeah.
Are
so
they gonna
Michael
like?
B. Jordan is the main star.
Is it gonna be
I
like?
thought it was also cool.
Is it gonna be like what is it? Rainbow Six Siege? Is that the current the newest one?
It looks like they're gonna try to add some of this Rainbow Six Siege hype, right? Or should I say Rainbow Six Siege?
Should you?
Definitely seems like they're gonna add a lot of Rainbow Six Siege elements. I like how I said that, and Tony's just still doing something else. But anyway,
He's still looking at his Pokemon cards.
there's also Lauren London. I think this is Nipsey Hussle's wife. Yeah, is going to be in the movie as well. It's going to release.
Hustle, man. Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. bro.
R.I.P. It's going to release on April 30th, and it's an Amazon original.
Damn. Yo,
Yeah.
Amazon coming out with some fucking fire, bro.
Yes.
Telling you. Talking about that, remember last time I told you that Amazon was making the animated show for my favorite comic book of all time, Invincible. Everybody should go and read it. I got so hyped just watching the trailer. I read all 144 issues like in the last 2 weeks.
No shit.
I went ham. Yeah, I read all 144 issues all over again, and it's even better than I remember it. So go out and read it.
You have like digital
awesome.
copies, or you got like physical copies?
I have some. I got like the first few volumes physical, but I have the rest of them digital.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I need to check that one out, man. I need to make myself a note to check that one out.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Walking Dead guy. His name's escaping me. Robert Kirkman. Yeah, dude's good.
We have Sony just removed. Well, not just. They're planning to remove the movie section from the PSN store. So you're not gonna be able to buy episodes. You're not gonna be able to buy movies anymore from the store, which I think is kind of lame because I actually purchased some, and although I haven't purchased a lot, I purchased some off of there, some episodes and stuff. So that's.
After you purchase some movies, like does it give you a report like every 3 months or so? It's like, you might have a problem. This is how much you spent on PlayStation movies.
Dude, Doughy's bought so many goddamn PlayStation movies. We just need to get it off the system, or else he's gonna run himself into bankruptcy. We can't do this to him.
No, I've never bought a PlayStation movie. Like with Amazon existing, like I've got a handful of digital titles on Amazon, but fuck, man, streaming is a thing now. If you can't find a movie to watch on a streaming service, like, I don't know, go play a game or something.
Yeah.
I feel like there's too many streaming services now. I feel like there's way too many. CBS All Access, Paramount Plus, Peacock, which I like to call Dickcock. Yeah, I just have this fascination with the word dick and or cock, and anytime I can fit it into something,
Yo.
usually at subject something, anything that has 2 syllables, I'll change one of the syllables to cock. So there's too many in my opinion. I'm about to cancel my Netflix because I just think Netflix is worthless. Um, I also have news on Unreal. Unreal, the engine that they're using, the Unreal engine, has been used in hundreds of games by
Yeah.
now. Fortnite, all these games base their engine in Unreal Engine. They have what is called, they're releasing something that's called a metahuman creator, and basically
Oh, I
instead
saw
of
that shit. Like it's fucking super detailed shit. Like
yeah.
you're making a character and its face features. It's so that shit is realistic as shit.
So
Huh.
basically, instead of game developers taking all this time to create a human character, it's gonna basically generate them for the game if they use this metahuman. It's a new part of their engine. I'm sure they're gonna charge people for it. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
it creates hyper realistic humans. Um, it's for all future Unreal titles. If they want to be able to use it, they can use it.
Mhm.
It's it radically simplifies and makes that whole process much faster than if you were creating this character from just scratch,
Huh.
so to speak. So I thought that was super cool. That it actually looks really interesting when they have a whole page on their website about it. If you want, you can go check it out. Also, something that we've been playing this week, the Overwatch Marchy event that we've been in. I love it. It's this mascot that's in Overwatch. It's a very colorful get up that they're doing on Overwatch. Roadhog has one of the most colorful skins I've ever seen, and it's very creepy but very cute at the same time.
What
Uh,
is that event anyway? Like, what are you doing as part of that event? Because I have not played with y'all boys. I got Tony's 500 invites the other night, but that's about as close as I've come to playing Overwatch with y'all this week.
there's just a few new sprays, 6 new sprays, 3 new player icons, 6 player emotes, epic Roadhog skin. It's
Uh-huh.
from March 9th to 22nd.
But it's not like there's not like a PVE event or anything like that going on with it. It's just some new shit you can grab.
Yeah, they're doing this thing now where basically like at the end of every event, every month they're gonna try to run some type of what they're calling an event, which is just gonna be like themed skins and stuff like that. And
Huh.
then depending on the month, they're gonna release like game modes and stuff.
I guess
So
they're
like I
not.
think next like in the summer they had like the summer games one where there was like you could play soccer and things like that. And then they had like the winter sports and the Halloween. Like they're still gonna have that stuff, but like otherwise these events are just hooks to get players to go in and unlock like skins and shit like that.
So
I think it's just like if you win 9 games in a week, you unlock like all the unlockables.
that probably makes sense though, because they're probably putting most of their like manpower towards Overwatch 2 right now, right? So like I'm sure Overwatch has become lower priority as far as like let's make some fun holiday events for Overwatch. It's like no, fuck that. Let's work on Overwatch 2.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Yeah. Up next, we got Sony announces PSVR 2. Finally, they made an announcement about it. A brand new headset, better resolution in the headset, better field of view. The eye tracking is better. Instead of multiple cords, it's just gonna be one single cord now in the back. They're they're gonna use the haptic sense that's inside the new PS5 technology,
Uh-huh.
and they're creating a controller, but they're also creating a way for the camera. Just you could pick up a banana, and they have controls set up for the banana. It's weird. They're putting controls on objects too. Like they're using. They have some patent that you could just pick up an object and use that as a control. which is cool.
I saw that article, and that is so wild. I don't understand what the purpose
Yeah.
of them filing that patent is. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're going to use that technology for.
I thought that was super interesting. It's a 2022 release, so we don't have any news on that. Like when in 2022. We have Sony Stay at Home. I don't know if you remember last year in the middle of the pandemic, they gave up a whole bunch of free games. They gave the Nathan Drake story, Uncharted 4, Journey. They gave us all these games to play. They're doing it again in 2021. And if you go in the PlayStation Store right now, they have Ratchet and Clank PS4 for free. And it's 90 days. They're going to be doing this offer. Also, if you there's some deal going on with Funimation where Funimation is going to give you a 30-day free trial, 90-day free trial for Funimation as well. Well, there's a whole bunch of animes on there, so if I get it, you know what I mean, we could also start to talk about some sort of anime show that we all pick and choose. So I actually thought that was pretty cool.
I think we start talking about Dragon Ball Z, but we talk about the original Dragon Ball Z, and we talk about one episode at a time, and that'll give us, I don't know, 900 episodes worth of content.
Today, Goku continued to power up the spirit bomb, and he's charging it up. He's got his arms up. We saw all the energy going. I know I've said these exact words 3 episodes in a row. I'm sure tomorrow will be next episode will be the day where he actually drops the bomb. So
and then you get 5 episodes of filler.
Yep.
Let's go see what Gohan's up to.
So we got 6 new games announced along with the VR announcement. Doom 3 VR is going, which they made a really cool Oculus version. So I'm guessing they're bringing the Oculus version to the PSVR. They're going to be coming out on the old VR unit and the new VR unit. There's another game called Song in the Smoke, which is like a survival game in a forest setting. So it's basically punching a tree for wood and stuff like that. Yeah.
They just need to stop. They just need to calm down. There's other game types out there, and just go make them, dude. Like, stop making me punch trees. I'm tired of it.
I actually saw a video of a guy punching the shit out of a tree.
I saw that one too on Twitter.
He was ripping it to shreds with his
I don't know any of the context of that video, but I saw that man beating the shit out of that tree.
It was way more interesting than all those other fucking crafting games where you got to punch trees.
I think the game uses, like, you can use the axe and cut the tree and stuff like that. It's like more interactive, I guess. Next
looked
game,
pretty interactive with those gloves from your hands.
I was like, he's gonna rip his hands to shreds.
Not lie. Continue because I'm about to just go.
Is this Pokemon stuff?
Go on a tangent. Go ahead.
Have right now is $75 for the card that I have in this fucking bag, just sitting in here like a dick. I'm on eBay right now looking at it.
This is what you've been doing for the past 20 minutes? Is just pricing your Pokemon
ignoring
cards.
my whole news section.
I've been talking everything he's been saying, fucking all that shit. So whatever.
Imagine being so engaged in a conversation that you're like this time.
And I've responded. I did most of the responding here to every one of your conversations.
All right, continue.
Continue. What the fuck?
Anyways, so the next game, Fract, which actually looks pretty cool. It combines free running, climbing. So you're gonna be like climbing with the VR.
That game didn't look cool to me at all. I don't even own a VR.
It looked okay.
Maybe that's why, because to me, VR is still not there yet.
I think it's getting there.
Oculus is pretty dope, but it's just, I don't know. There's nothing for me to go and get a VR.
I've heard Half-Life Alyx is fantastic though.
That's the only reason why Pucho will buy one.
Or Beat
The
Saber.
only reason I've wanted to get a VR.
I've heard good things about Beat Saber.
What's that too? I love,
The game looks cool. I like rhythm games. But Half-Life Alyx, that shit's up my alley. It's the only reason I want a VR. But that shit's expensive.
It's pricey.
And I don't even know if my PC can run it. So then it's like, you got to fucking build a PC, then buy the expensive headset, and then maybe play a game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a game or two.
They have good, cool chat rooms in VR right now that are pretty cool. They got like this thing called VR chat where we could all link up and we could all be in like our VR form.
I was gonna
We can
say,
pick like,
didn't you want us to potentially record an episode in VR chat at some point?
yeah, I thought it would be so cool, but maybe not. Um, there's this game called I Expect You to Die 2, which is kind of like it looks like a work simulator. It has a lot of spy and espionage elements to it.
Mhm.
It's funny, very silly, and you have like telekinesis and you're pulling a bunch of shit, doing a bunch of puzzles, stuff like that. There's another one called Zenith, which is like an MMO VR game, RPG, a JRPG MMO, which I don't know how that's gonna work.
Okay.
It's like I don't know. I really didn't understand how that's gonna work, a MMO in VR, which maybe, like I said, maybe it'll be cool. Um, there's a game called After the Fall, which is like a Left 4 Dead clone, but it's VR. So I guess it's gonna be the 4-player. It seems like they're trying to flesh out genres in the VR world now. They're like trying to bring us games that we kind of know and like make them in VR and see if that works. So
Mhm.
that's the end of the VR section. There's a new Switch console coming out this year. It's
Yep.
supposed to be 4K output,
Yeah.
OLED screen by Samsung. No launch date, but my guess is it's gonna come out in like September, like before Christmas. I think it'll be so that by the time Christmas is here, it'll be the hot item that nobody can get.
Yeah, they usually try to do those types of launches like beginning of November. So they kind of get like, a couple weeks to sell, then they get them Black Friday craziness, and then they got a whole month for people to gear up for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. That
I
thing's
think,
gonna have to have some boosted specs to be able to do 4K output. So
what I think,
it's probably gonna have a better performance than my current Switch, and that's annoying. That I'm gonna
yeah,
have to buy a new damn Switch.
this is what I think they're gonna do. I think they're going to make a dock that has processing power. I think the dock is what's gonna be able to push it to
Which
4K.
won't be able to push 4K on its own.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like a dock setup.
I think
like
I think that is Nintendo leaving money on the table if they don't make it a full-on console refresh. That they're like, you could buy the dock for $100 to do the same thing, rather than them just being like, nope, you need to buy this $400 Switch to be able to do your 4K gaming. Nintendo's
Yeah.
very good at making money. I would be surprised if they go the dock route, but that'd be cool for me because then I won't have to spend money on a new Switch.
I think that's how they're gonna do it. And last but not least, Aliens is coming out with a new game. It's called Fire Team, another Left 4 Dead style game.
Hmm.
It has it's a team-based class, up to 3 players instead of 4. So I thought that was weird as well.
Yep.
You got Gunner, Demo, Tech, Doc, and Recon classes. The release date for that is in summer.
Does one
And
person play as the aliens or something? That's 3 players is such a weird amount of players to have.
a horde mode style game, so it's like Left 4 Dead and like World War Z and stuff like that.
Huh.
So that wraps up my news section. Sexy, what I like to call sexy news. What I like to I'm bringing the edge to news, and I'm gonna try to work on this. This area of like sexy, edgy news.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm so hot for you right now.
Oh, it was Pucho screaming the entire time that he wanted to make love to it.
Make love to me, Doughy. What the fuck is going on?
Boy, that boy good. Yo, dope.
Oh, good. Sexual chocolate. Yo, shout out, yo. I watched Coming to America 2. I liked it. She was
Oh, I
funny.
did too. I definitely.
Barbershop scene, still the best scene in the movie. She was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off in the barbershop scene. So.
I need to check that one out. I heard kind of mixed things about it, but the original Coming to America is one of the greatest comedies of all time.
It can't hold the candles to the original, but it's still decent comedy.
Also,
It's decent for what it is. So
Doughboy, do you want to explain to the viewers on how we met each other?
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun.
You brought it up.
I feel like that's gonna be well, maybe we could make it, by I don't know.
Save it for the next episode or something.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
that
a beefy one.
It's gonna be and there'll be Actually, we'll save that.
we
Cool.
want to go through the intricacies of the all the little things.
I guess.
Tony's fucking.
This is a teaser.
Massive.
This is a teaser of a story right here.
Mhm.
You watch this much of the show, you just got a little taste of what's gonna come.